This
Every
is what
chance.
happens when you let internet
You know the only
code
people
get to
who
your
have come
head.
after my YouTube channel trying to get me demonetized? And one of them was a black comedian. This comedian trying to get my YouTube demonetized. Do y'all wonder why people still racist towards black people today? It's because you niggas are the worst. The worst. And then the niggas who in the comments taking offense right now, you know what they going to? Violence. You know why? Because you're a nigger. And they be like, don't use that word. You gonna make me mad. I'm black too. And I'm calling you what you are, you nigger. That's what you niggas don't see. Black people come in all flavors. But only a nigger is gonna be like, he's light-skinned. Let me invalidate his blackness real quick. You do realize that every single society has alcoholism, drug addiction, children born out of wedlock, infidelity, single moms, hypersexualization. Every culture has these things. But they've made the negative aspects of everybody's society my black American culture. And if any of us dare go against that, here come the niggers.
Welcome back to Ran-DomU University. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel as we have been moving. This channel has grown a lot more than it ever has at any point in time during its history. So far in this year and a half I've been here on YouTube, we've had some stalemates and some real strong moments of not moving, you know, really stuck in traffic, LA style. But we have been rolling here as of late, and hopefully today's video is another example of me trying to improve the content to give you exactly what you need. So today we're going to talk about, obviously, the person that you just saw a few seconds ago, everybody's favorite baby mama philanthropist, Brandon Jamal, as he is still crashing out, running straight into that brick wall with that Volkswagen. I mean, actually, well, he drives a Camaro, I believe, but either way, that's what we're talking about here today. Why is he crashing out still? Still can't take accountability for what happened on the Sus Marquardt, podcast, or no, Saint and the Sinner. I apologize. Still not trying to steal people's nicknames, but they are funny nicknames, so I like to use those. But him, and also he's taking a page out of his newfound hero, Myron Gaines' playbook, a guy that he continuously tries to clown on his platform, somebody he has no respect for apparently, but he acts just like him, using the same words, the same rhetoric, the same racist tropes.
Go ahead and send me a picture of yourself. You could DM me too, and you can come see me in Miami someday if you want, because that's all you dumbass understand is violence and being a tough guy.
And then the niggas who in the comments taking offense right now, you know what they going to? Violence. You know why? Because you're a nigger.
He's using a lot of the same stuff. He's not repeating or talking about anything that's any different than what other people have been talking about for years on this platform. All the black problems or all the issues in the black community, we kind of already know what those are. And it's nothing, nuance that you're talking about. There's nothing special about it. Now you're just out here dropping hard ERs on your platform, which I don't understand. Is it making a comeback or something?
Because you're a nigger.
I understand people trying to make a comeback as far as like, let's bring back old humor. Let's use some old things that we used to laugh at. Some stuff that was really funny. Back like when The Hangover was created. Now we can't even make that movie because it's so offensive to people that, yes, they would probably kill all the directors and producers of that product.
Because it'd be fantastic to smoke one, you stupid, violent, retarded that try to do some dumb shit.
But I understand where people are upset and they're like, you know what? No, I'm going to fight back. I'm going to advocate for free speech. Myron Gaines. Guess what? Most of it is just biggity, racist, and just stereotypical talk.
Stupid fucking idiot, fried chicken, watermelon with fucking salt, running around with guns, doing dumb shit. Like you came in here on some tough guy shit off rip, like a typical black person instead of actually making concrete arguments. You're an embarrassment. You're an idiot.
Stuff that really puts people in a box, which, yes, some of them are funny, but most of these people aren't comedians. And that's why most people don't laugh. They just find it offensive, really offensive, because when you are saying it, it stings. It's not supposed to sting. If somebody is actually funny, when they say offensive things, it makes them giggle on the inside, not cringe. It doesn't make their stomach boil or their intestines, cyclone and make them want to shit a brick. It really just makes them, happy. But y'all don't know how to do that because y'all don't know how to tell jokes. Y'all are so easily offended, so easily triggered. And that's a word that y'all always talk about everybody else, being triggered. I know it's quite one of those things that just really irks you to hear. But every time I look up, you're always screaming into the camera.
Yeah, bro, let me just finish what I'm saying, bro. Just stop being emotional for 2 seconds.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right?
A few moments later.
You just literally admitted, I don't miss and I'm truthful and I say what the fuck it is. Do you understand that telling the truth in 2024 in a politically correct... Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, you fucking retard. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm answering your stupid ass questions. Okay? Shut up. Okay?
Calling out the haters, calling them horrible names. And y'all are supposed to be the stoic ones, right? Baby Brandon Jamal out there supposed to be carrying around all his stacks of diapers. You know what? You're just using them as Kleenexes now. Because every time I look at you, you're crashing out and crying on your streams.
I'm sorry.
I think Brandon's taking a little bit of time to compose.
Looking like a whole bitch. Just stop. It's embarrassing. You really need to cut it out. Ever since your viral single, you haven't done a whole lot. You've been struggling out there, homie. I've seen some of them views. They're getting better, I guess. I mean, yeah, you've hit 100K a couple times. That's some good stuff. Really great product. But that's with music. With music, it's not the same as with videos. Usually videos are a little longer, so you can usually make a little bit more revenue. And you're not somebody who you can advertise anywhere. I'm still trying to figure out why they haven't called the police yet on you.
One thing that I've come to realize after seeing him dance on this Dodge Charger for the 300th time is that this grown man is out in front of a Chuck E. Cheese with diapers. Where's the police? Where is Chris Hansen?
So we're like, well, Myron, I mean, honestly, his problems are just different. That guy has a lot of issues. What you're going to see, we're just going to talk about the comeback of the N-word today. Trying to keep it very simple. I'll have some commentary here and there, but I do want to keep this video under 20. Either way, let's get to it. Hi, my name is Akeem, and I am the founder, chairman, CEO, president, vice president, and the dean of Ran-DomU University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen at 1555 Ran-DomU. Are you ready?
Rolling 60s in this bitch. So you're a gang-banging nigger. So you're a gang-banging nigger who spends his Sunday mornings online in a man's life? Can't make this up. You a gangbanging nigger. Coming to my live to talk shit. Rolling 60s. I thought gangbangers had real shit to do in the streets all day, every day.
I'm still trying to figure out why these guys keep thinking that they can just use the hard ER N-word. Like, okay, I feel it. You say we're black, we're supposed to be able to say it. But it's always the yellow boys like me who are highly offended and pissed off about these things, calling my darker skinned companions the hard ER.
Because you're a nigger.
The ones that they always stereotype. The ones who obviously have done something terrible to them in the past. There must have been some horrific type of trauma that's happened to Brandon Jamal or Myron in the past. Like they must have got jumped by some black dudes, or they had just been getting roasted by them dudes for years. You know the guys, the ones that were in your middle school, even though you went to an all-white school, the one black guy you probably ran into was probably funny. Some of them, not always, but a lot of them, they had jokes and they were real good at them. You know why they were good at them? Because at home, they were always slinging jokes. And when they got to school, oh, they were just lighting folks up, just pouring gasoline all over all of them. True gaslighting. That's where they're at. And I have this feeling that these guys are just really offended by what has happened to them in their past. Brandon Jamal lives in Chicago.
This nigga said, "Oh, crip." On crip, he said. On crip. He's talking about some on crip. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about the Crips. Nobody cares about Bloods, Crips, BDs, GDs. Nobody cares about you gay niggas. Nobody cares. That's the thing about you gangbanging niggas. You think somebody care about you. When all somebody has to do is just not go to the gas station all of your Crip buddies hang out in front of all day, every day. You and your Crip buddies. Nobody cares. All I got to do is just not go to your gas station. Crenshaw, pull up. You talking about that same area where Crenshaw? You talking about that area where y'all let your Lord and Savior Nipsey Hussle get assassinated in front of his own store? You talking about that area? You talking about that area?
Cutting in with some breaking news. Earlier this afternoon, one-hit wonder and creator of the viral hit song Now You're a Single Mom, Ran-DomU, was officially clapped up this afternoon in a shocking display of unity by multiple gangs, including the GDs, the Vice Lords, the Bloods, and the Crips. The attack apparently took place this afternoon after he was on a live stream, calling these individuals a bunch of different names that none of them have ever been called, including pussies, bitches, and the F word. Now fear not, those diapers that he was holding onto will all go out to single mothers all across America, as he was hoarding at least 70 cases of those. Our condolences go out to Brandon's family. Around all Negroes, all brothers. I'm pretty sure them dudes used to beat his ass back in the day. I'm talking they used to stomp him out playing football. They used to kick him off the court playing basketball. These nuts in your face type of stuff. I'm talking about they used to really rub it in. Like they used to, they used to really ride that guy back in the day. Pause. But I feel like, you know what? They might have really rolled that guy back in the day. That might be why he seems to have a whole bunch of trauma. Also, he was exposed for apparently touching his sister when he was younger as well. Telling you, there's a lot of issues going on over there, which, yes, black families in these broken areas, big time problems. Guess what? White families, broken areas, big time problems. Spanish families, broken areas, big time problems. Everybody, if you are poor, you're probably going to grow up behind the 8-ball. You're going to have issues. It ain't a black thing. It ain't. Status, money. If you don't have money, you're going to probably have some issues. There's going to be some struggles, and not everybody's built to get to that struggle. Me and my brother were talking the other day, and we're just talking about, look, at some point in time, some people are what they are. Now, it depends on, at what point in time in their life that they get this development, whether it's ages 0 through 5, where those influences that really, help you grow throughout that time period does kind of shape the individual you are going to be. But there does reach a point in time in your life where people have tried. They have put in effort to actually get to know you. They actually have tried to be there in your life. It's up to you at some point in time to either accept that or move on. You can't carry this trauma all the way through your life. Are you just going to play victim forever? Life is hard, but is your life really that much harder than somebody who grew up with a landmine in their front yard or a grenade that was thrown through the window? Is it really that difficult? Because there are some people who grow up like that. I've seen some videos of the Philippines and Venezuela. Oh, those are some nasty places where everywhere you walk, there's trash. Everywhere you walk, there's broken buildings, there's glass, there's drugs, there's somebody dead. It's bad. Homeless people everywhere, crazed out mugs, people out there shaking and everything, eyes bugging out, freaking out, ready to steal everything in your house, ready to just rob you of your electricity, just anything that you have. There are some really bad places out there, and there's a lot of people out here just crying for help. Go get it. You don't have to call a better help. Call somebody, though. Need to talk these issues out. The problem with a lot of these guys is they just don't want to talk it out. Myron, another individual who's always talking about stoicism, but every time you look up, he's having an outburst like this.
Here's the reality, okay? Because you work a fucking marketing job and you don't understand this shit because you're marketing, nigga. You're not the one that's actually in front of the microphone taking the fucking risk we do. So let me tell you what the fuck it is. In the United States of America in 2024, if you want to tell the truth about anything, whether it's COVID, the fucking Jews, fucking making money, being successful, etc., women, all this shit, guess what? It comes at a fucking cost.
Yeah, real alpha behavior, real becoming of a real man. Somebody who's really, believing and really grown into their masculine, really got their chest out there. As AB would say, Mr. Big Chest, none of these guys got a big chest. All bird chests, flat, weak, puffer style. Nothing about these guys is tough. They always want to talk tough behind the screen, but if you were to address them in real life, they ain't got no smoke. Water all over the campfire. I'm talking about back in the day, these dudes used to get ate up. I guarantee you. Some of these brothers, they used to cook them like a pig over a campfire roast, just turning that mug. As they got the red ball in the mouth, they just over here they are like that. These people have been used as a Christmas ornament half of their lives, and they're sick of it. Now they want to bring back the hard racism. They want to bring it back. They want to make people hurt. Because words hurt people. They really trigger folks. But if you're really stoic and you're really confident in who you are, it doesn't matter. Words cannot hurt you. You should not be responding to people based on what they say. If what they say really bothers you that much, I suggest you go talk to somebody. I'm going to always suggest that. You know why? Because words, if they're offending you that much, I'm telling you, you're a pussy. You're really sensitive. There's somewhere inside of you that it really strikes a nerve. It's either true or it's probably just true. That's the only thing I can think of, is that most of those things that hurt you that bad, it digs deep. I remember there was this moment when I was working in a hotel, I had this homeless guy break in, and he was drunk off his rocker, just losing his mind. And he just was going off, cussing me out, calling me all sorts of different names. And then it's like, you're a nigger. And I was just like, you know what, man? That's great. Either way, that doesn't change the fact that I still need you to get your ass out that door. I still need you to go outside, because you're becoming a danger to the folks in here just trying to have a good time. People who have paid to stay in this hotel didn't pay for this experience. They didn't pay for this show. There's already a band playing over there. They didn't ask for this act. And this act is scary. We don't want to see that. Now, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, because maybe drugs, life, the war, whatever, got him out there on some tangent, making him feel all sorts of different type of ways. One of those people screaming off into the street saying that they banged Marilyn Monroe, along with a long list of other guys I ran into in downtown Nashville that said they slept with her. Oh my God, she's been dead for years. Are y'all sure? But, I'm starting to ramble. But let's get back to it. Here's another clip.
I bet you can't hold down a job, because every single time somebody piss you off, you got to show motherfuckers you a real nigga. You got to be fucked up in here. Every single time y'all got to be fucked up. Look at him. Look at this nigga responding with violence, telling me to pull up. Niggers respond to words with violence. Nigger. Only niggas respond to words with violence.
I think my thing is this. Yeah, you're black, so we can say that N-word, right? Well, fine, no biggie. Stop getting so upset anytime somebody tries to say it to you to offend you. I mean, it should be offensive, but when somebody says it to you to hurt, like, people say it so it can dig deep. You see the way he's saying it.
Tyrone, you are the worst kind of nigger.
He's saying it in a way that's supposed to trigger you, really supposed to dig deep, knife through the chest. That kind of thing, like one of those, they just going to really cut you down all the way slow, gut you. They really want to hurt your feelings when they say that N-word. They're no difference than the Confederate flag, waving racists, the neo-Nazis walking around downtown Nashville. They're no different than those individuals, but they just don't realize it.
Right? Because you obviously aren't showing your face because you're. So go ahead and send a photo of yourself to me on DMs. Okay? I'll make a mental note of it. And I pray to God that you try to run up on me. This is Florida, bro. I will literally Zimmerman your Trayvon Martin. Okay? I will Zimmerman your stupid. So come on over. Try me. I'll show you what stand your ground state really is. All right?
They look in the mirror and they see some fine ass man. There ain't nobody in that mirror but a douche. That's it. A giant douche. Go ahead and twirl that thing. That's the only thing that's actually being reflected. They're one of those people who just can't actually see the picture that's being painted in front of them in their lives. And that's what the most unfortunate part is. These guys are lost and they need help. I mean, these crash outs is something else. I mean, and the thing is, I've accepted we need these flawed people. We have to have these flawed individuals, or we have nothing to talk about. Without these flawed people, the world is boring. I have to have them. I need them. I need people like Fresh and Fit to exist. Without them existing, boy, it's going to be a boring world. Can you imagine a world where everybody just gets along? Nobody disagrees. We all see everything in unison. Damn, what are we going to talk about? Who are we going to make fun of? Who are we going to clown, trash, make up jokes over, content, all of that gone. We need these folks. But it would be nice to see some of them improve, because you know why? There's always going to be another crop of shit that grows right after it. There's always somebody who's going to follow up that crappy act. There's always somebody who's going to come on stage next and be just as racist. Actually, probably even more. Next time, they're just going to come out with the whole Klan outfit and not just the hood.
The very reason that you supported us is why we're here today and why we're doing what we do. We haven't switched up and we've said what the fuck we want to say and kept it real. That comes at a fucking cost. Okay? The very reason you like us is the very reason we got fucking demonetized and deplatformed on many things.
Myron's over here blaming fans for why they have issues over there on Castle Club, saying, y'all ain't loyal. No, man, you ruined your platform. He's over here actually screaming at fans, saying that it is their fault.
You got demonetized because of you, bro. That wasn't our fault.
That they got kicked off because they only want to tune in to After Hours. Dude, that's the only thing people were watching from the get-go was After Hours. They were only checking in on you guys on Fresh and Fit for the bitches. They only wanted to see the titties. They only wanted to see all the plastic surgery, made up fat lips, the Jenner style, all of that. That's the only thing they were looking for. They don't care about your financial advice. If they were going to get your financial advice, they'd call a financial institution and get it from a real professional. Not one of you losers out here with these fake waves and a big bald spot in the back of your head here on YouTube or Rumble or Castle Club. Calling people brokies because they can't afford a $35 membership.
You're really gonna sit here and bitch at me about $35 fucking dollars when the reality is for us to run this business and pay our fucking employees and continue to do this shit the way that we're doing at the high fucking level that we're at, where everyone is fucking copying us, so obviously we're doing something right.
$35? Homie, we are all struggling out here. You're talking about not struggling, or you talk about addressing real issues in the world. Well, you know, another real issue, people broke, they poor. You over there wanting to talk about the Jews and stuff all the time, talking about they controlling the media and shit, when you're actually ignoring the real issues out there. And that is the fact that half of your fans ain't got a dime. They are throwing all of their money away. If you really cared about those fans, you would tell them, guys, please stop sending so much money in super chats. Though, yes, we are trying to make money. If it is going to break your bank, don't send us that money. Hold on to that. You know why? Because even though I'm saying we're working for free, we're not. Because when we were monetized, we actually were getting money from Google AdSense, and plenty of it, because we had long live streams. We had a lot of listeners and a lot of followers. And in that process, we make a lot of money. So please keep some of that cash if it's going to break your bank account. But they don't want to talk about those issues. It's hard out here. I live in Nashville, and it is not as easy as people think. And it's not even as expensive here as it is in some other those big cities. It's not. But every day I look up, I know somebody else, another, person that I work with, or somebody else that I know who's picking up a second or third job just so they can make it, and they have roommates.
Now that I downgraded to a 1-bedroom, 1-bath for $1,600, you guys, I'm still having a bust tail because I'm still not making enough money to keep up with that, So I'm just really wondering how people are doing this. And I know how they're doing it. They're working 2 and 3 and 4 jobs because you have to.
You shouldn't have to live life to a point where you have to constantly get second and third jobs just to make it. Yeah, people trick off their money. Yeah, people buy things that they don't need. But the point of life is to not ever enjoy anything. You can't just get up, go to work, save all your money all the time, never spend a dime on anything, and just be happy. People want to go out to concerts. People want to go out to ventures. Guess what? That's how we actually keep the economy going. People get money, they spend money, but they're constantly having to work to get more money to actually just live. You're not going to spend it on anything. Products are worthless. Can't buy them. That's why you got all these idiots over here running the Chase trying to scam the bank. Dumbasses. But you got all these idiots running the Chase bank trying to scam the bank so they can get some money so they can buy some Birkin bags. Is that stupid? Absolutely. Absolutely Riri style. They need to stop doing that. Get that money and save it. Put it somewhere good. But it don't matter. Don't do that scam. Don't do that scam. My goodness. You're just going to land you in jail. I mean, these idiots. There's cameras everywhere. Oh, nobody goes to Chase Bank, but they do. But either way, continuing to, I'm starting to stray again from the point. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I don't know if there's more. I just wanted to have this video with you and have this talk. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good day.